Strategy. Here are a few agendas that you need to keep in mind. I'll be sharing with you the business overview, key stakeholders, key strategic partners, SWOT analysis, goals for shifting the strategies, KPIs, and financial projection, corporate social responsibility, risk and mitigation, and of course, recommendation to push up the strategies. On this third slide, I have the business overview. I'll be talking about Ere Good Foods, which is a food processing company that deal with production of cassava, flours, basically processing of crop to refine foods, flour that people can eventually cook, that can reduce, processing time in the kitchen. And they also offer delivery. They offer order online, and they offer delivery to customers. On my fourth slide, I have the key stakeholders and alliances. The first stakeholder I'll be talking about are the employees, the customers, the investors, the suppliers, the government. And for the employers, these people work for the company and are vital to their everyday day-to-day running. The customers, they are vital. They are the one that keeps the organization in business. You have the suppliers. The suppliers supply the raw material, so they are vital as well. They are key stakeholders for the company moving forward. And investors and shareholders, of course, they are like the backbone of the company. We have the government and regulators, government bodies that oversees the legal regulatory environment affecting the company through policies. Now, talking about the alliances, we have the raw material suppliers, we have the transportation company, we have the retail chains, we have the export traders, we have the equipment manufacturers. Moving on to the SWOT analysis for Ere Good Foods. The first, we have the strengths. Now, some of the strengths of Ere Good Foods is they produce high quality refined food products like plantain flour, beans flour, wheat flour, that saves customer time from processing raw crops themselves. Like I've said at the beginning, they also have the strength of allowing customers to order online and also engage with customers online. Also, they have the strong branding and visual identity. They are consistent with their branding across platforms, which help build their recognitions. Now, to further enhance these strengths, they could at least build an e-commerce site for people to place order and make payment. They can also get recognized certification for products to be commercialized, and also promote and sell product through distributors and retailers to access more customers. Now, some of their weaknesses are their website lack details information on product, ingredient, nutritional fact. Also, customer support communication appears limited on social media because it's just limited to DMs and dedicated contact through WhatsApp. Also, they lack an online store limit direct sales, like I said, an e-commerce site. And some of the way they can enhance these weaknesses or remediate weaknesses rather should be build an e-commerce store to capture online orders, like I've said, conduct market research to understand customer pain point and demands better. They can also establish formal partnership with key distributors, retailers for large reach, and also use social media influencers for recipe, to promote their product through social media influencers by creating different recipes with their products. Now, let's move on to the opportunities. Some of the opportunities are increased health consciousness that they can venture into. They can also venture into partnership with major supermarkets. Like I said, some of their products are usually ordered directly from their social media, so they could move this further to partnering with supermarket cloud kitchens and also expand assortment to staples like pasta, breakfast food. They should not only limit their chances to flour alone. And some of the ways they can enhance their opportunities are launch the e-commerce site, like I said, within 3 months to start capturing online orders. This will give bigger audience the chance to order from their product, and also run health focused ad campaigns. promoting their product as healthy food, and also consider franchising models for rapid national expansion, reaching new markets. Let's take a look at the last one, which is the threat. Now, some of the threats are increased competition from existing and new entrants in the flour product market. Of course, it's a business that it's a big business that has a market full of competitors. Now, another threat is strict regulatory changes affecting food production. The last one is supply chain disruptions, hindering raw materials availability can impact productions. Now, here are the ways by which they can minimize this threat. They can continuously innovate product to stay ahead of competitions. They can, they can create a competitive pricing without compromising on quality. Very important. They can also offer flexible payment options, redemption schemes, and also build strategic government relationship to participate in policy discussions. So that would definitely, push them away from the threats. Moving on to goals for strategy shift. Now, these goals aim to drive Area Good Foods towards international expansion, innovation, operational improvements, and leadership in sustainability to achieve the next phase of growth. Now, talking about market expansion, the company can expand through partnership with regional distributors. They can also gain approval to export to the EU and US market. Product innovation. The company can develop 3 new product lines. For example, fortified flours, packaged snacks, and they can also develop new product package that is user friendly. Also, marketing alignment. The company can increase the marketing budget. By doing this, they are able, to allocate more fund into digital channels and predict 2025. Also, they can partner with 5 prominent social media influencers, like I've said at the beginning. They can do this to further enhance the company's social media awareness. Also, talent development. The company can establish an employee training program with yearly certification. What this does is to push up employers with greater skills. The next one is to provide opportunities to high performance performance across department, like I've said. The last one is financial performances. The company can generate 15 to 20% annual revenue growth. They can also achieve net profit margin of 10 to 12% through improved efficiency. Here's the 3 years financial projections from 2023 to 2025. We have sales. On the sales, we have domestic, export, and we have the total sales that is predicted for 3 years. We have cost of food goods sold, gross profit, operating expenses, marketing, general admin, total expenses. We have operating income, profit before tax, and net income. Now, 15 to 20% annual sales growth from new products would this if the company can go with this financial projection. Here are the assumptions that could happen. We have 15 to 20% annual sales growth from new market products, like I said the previous slide. The next one is fixed COGS to sales ratio decrease as scale improves. Marketing increases to support shift and innovation. Margins grow as operations become more efficient. Interest slightly increases with projected debt level. Tax remains constant at 28%. This projected financial impact demonstrates how Area Good Food strategic shift could drive sustained top and bottom line growth over the planning period of 3 years. Here is an overview of Area Good Foods corporate social responsibilities. called CSR, which uniquely demonstrates commitment to nutrition slash health in Nigeria. Very Good Foods partnering locally on initiatives around agricultural training to improve crop yields, nutrition education to promote dietary diversity, food fortification research collaboration. Now, talking about risk and mitigation strategy. Here are some of the risk and possible way of mitigating them. First is the market expansion. Plans could face barriers, regulatory trade barriers, and some of the way to mitigate this is to hire consultants to navigate regulations. Yeah. The next one is innovation goal delayed by high R&D, that's research and development cost or lack of capabilities. Some of the way to mitigate this are partner with universities or startup, hire product developers, create innovation funds. Another risk could be marketing changes ineffective, or maybe the company is unable to reach target audiences. Some of the way to mitigate this would be to do extensive market research, pilot test new approaches, set KPIs and adjust tactics. Another risk is production capacity plan could face cost overruns or delay. Mitigation is to create contingency budgets, engage experienced APCs contractors, use agile project management. Another risk is financial projection overestimate sales or underestimate cost. And some of the way to mitigate this is to conduct sensitivity analysis, set aside risk reserves, phase investment linked to performances. Moving on to my last slide, almost my last slide. Recommendation and implementation. The company could prioritize goals, define clear goals and responsibility in order to, adjust or push up the strategies that have been, advised. The company could secure board approval before moving forward with all the strategies that have been put in place. The company could develop detailed implementation plans. Also could consult external experts, pilot new initiative, boost resources for R&D, launch an internal awareness campaign, communicate updates transparently, build flexibility, invest in process documentation. To conclude this presentation, Erego Food is well positioned to strengthen its competitiveness and capture growth opportunities by successfully implementing its ambitious but achievable strategic shift goals. With careful planning and coordination, this holds the key to driving the desired organizational transformation. Thank you.